Hey, fellow citizens of the Republic. Hope everybody's keeping their chins up in these troubled times. It's time for some more truthful speech with your host, the Mental Moron. Today, we are delving into a very unpopular subject. And when I mean unpopular, I don't mean like Jesus Christ! Who named this kid? Is anyone even surprised he had a complete mental breakdown when he was just 8 and tried to murder 2 people in cold blood? Anyway, what the moron is trying to say is that this subject is unpopular not in the forgotten way, but in the obnoxious way. Yeah, you get that. Sorry, the moron does like explaining shit. Let me cut to the chase. Today we are diving into the world of the out of fashion and honestly very looked down upon traditional schooling. To most of us of the generation Y,
come on, man. Come on.
See how the moron is trying to distance himself from being a millennial? Okay, fine then. Calm down, man. So, for most of us millennials, school was apparently a torture house. A torture house with boring study material, under-equipped teachers, and especially a place where our creativity was hindered. Let me tell you one thing. The moron had some damn creative schoolmates back in the day, and they certainly weren't hindered. Ha 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 ha. And now that we are adults, and being the rational human beings that we are, we have all got together, sat down, and are improving our school systems so that our kids will have a better system when they walk into school. Just like how we have changed all other systems to face complex issues such as racism and sexism in a very productive manner.
Wrong.
What do you mean we haven't?
Literally just
You're
see,
white.
you claim I'm white and that you assume all these things about me. That's racist. Do you realize you're a racist?
It's not possible.
How is it not possible?
I can't be racist against white people.
Well,
Racism is literally the suppression of a minority
Are you
group.
judging me?
Oh,
Dismantle the fucking patriarchy, dismantle white supremacy, and then you can get up there and talk some shit. But you don't do that shit. You don't come out here and tell people we're all brown in God's eyes. No, the fuck we're not. No, the fuck we aren't.
oh.
Stop talking to us like children.
Oh. Anyway, there's certainly some very important rules we need to get rid of from the outset in any school system. Like the most outdated and ridiculous principles such as enforcing strict discipline on kids. Especially in conservative countries like Sri Lanka. I mean, who comes up with this, right? Aren't kids supposed to have fun and not have any responsibility at all? The complete childhood, in all honesty, should be teddy bears and candy floss. And the moron's personal favorite, that competition among kids is a big no-no. Competition, especially among boys, encourages them to act violently in the long term and participate in the patriarchy. The patriarchy? Really? Okay, the moron is way too sober for that conversation. So instead, we should have games that everybody wins. Cause we deserve the same things at the end of the day, even though we have different skill levels in different areas. Cause that's how life pans out, right?
Wrong.
But let me extend a olive branch to anyone who is getting slightly triggered right about now. See, I don't believe that there's a soul alive who doesn't think that our school systems need improvement or our educational systems that need improvement. There is no argument there. But the problem is with these self-proclaimed change makers who vary from rhetoric pushing activists to borderline anarchists, and we certainly don't want any of those people anywhere close to our education systems or anywhere close to our kids for that matter. The West has already set the example of what happens when you do that. And we are not gonna go there. And what about the good things that our schools do? The things that they do get right, things that they have been getting right for a long time, like acting as a proxy to wider society, like teaching kids that actions have consequences, like personal responsibility is the true road to success. And what about teaching the kids the rules to play the game of life by? See, as much as we all like to break rules, and sometimes we have to, well, no one in the Republic are sheep, I'll tell you that. You first need to know the goddamn rules to find those loopholes, and if you have to break them. You can't do it without knowing the rules in the first place. And what if we just completely ignore the rules? What happens then? Then we all lose and no one wins. Cause contrary to popular SJW opinion, life does not offer prizes for participation. Well, that's a bit debatable cause life does sometimes give you prizes for participation. Prizes like lung cancer, liver cirrhosis and STDs. So yes, let's put our heads together and improve our education system, which is in need of change. But let us not commit the mistake of throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Have a safe week, y'all. Think about it till we meet next week, and let us have your suggestions to improve the educational systems from a citizen's perspective in the comments.